actually happen, but you know, his metabolism made that much of an effect.
2, 1.
Well, we'll see if Puffdar can strike back. This is still his match point. Leshka with a fantastic start, though, takes the first and the second frag. That bodes very well.
What the hell was that start?
I don't know.
This is the most bizarre thing. It's like, all right, here's two frags for free. Thanks, Spawns. I'm sure Puffdar won't be feeling all that well about it, but hopefully Puffdar is able to turn that frustration into to some real Hulkamania here. Alright, so Puffdar able to ride around and get into a good position for Mega, but we can hear Leshka lurking around up top, so he's going to be looking for the armor instead. As we hear Mega taken away. He's going to be in front of him, and a little bit of a late switch over to that LG, but still get some decent damage out. But Leshka still over 100 health. Puffdar not so much as he's pulled on down. It's going to make a 3-on-1. And it's going to make this next fight a hell of a lot more even, especially as those 25s were like, ah, yeah, see what you did? You made me go get those 25s, so now you can't have them. That's justice. That's what that is. So now just the one frag between them. Puffdar able to take away Mega here. There's a bit of a trade-off as Leshka takes away the red armor, as he's got the top of the map too. And going silent for even a couple seconds here can utterly throw off your opponent's ability to know where you are. Puffdar running into him fully blind. No idea where he was. It's amazing how either of those players survived.
Yeah, I don't quite understand how that happened. They both limp away for sure. Puffdar with the low ground, but the better weapon selection off the bat. The Rockets ill-advised, but even so pushing on with that red the rail as well. Leshka with a frag, the Mega and all. He can turn it whenever he wants at this point. Puffdar, barely a fresh spawn, only a plasma in his arsenal until he picked up that rocket.
I think the respect is back though.
I think it's definitely back.
We saw a little bit of a loss of that in DM2.
For sure. Leshka, I'm so impressed by his ability to remain strong and perhaps even come out stronger after wdm5, of course. It was a big comeback. It was something from Puffdar that should have shaken him. He lost in the very last second. He got brought to overtime as well. But Leshka has taken that all in his stride. And here he is, hitting shot after shot.
So Puffdar, very low amount of health here. He's got the top of the map. He can float a little bit and hopefully not commit too much here. He wanted one more bit of rocket, but as we've seen time and time again, just looking for that one more shot puts you so far out of position as your opponent gets away from you and comes back around on the other side. That was almost disastrous for Puffdar there. But he's able to get away with it. Take away red as well. And he's not able to respond well. That EB certainly did help.
What are these rails?
Like that wait. That was a good wait. That was brilliant there. Now he was able to bait out the Mega health. So 2 rails for the price of 1 Mega. Make that 3 rails. Almost worthwhile as Leshka's knocked down to low amount of health. But not enough to push him over into a frag.
Leshka. Oh, I would have thought he was in a hairy situation, but no, he turns that around. Not quite understanding how he's making it work. Even here, it's shaky. There's something, well, maybe a little bit of fatigue. The LG not finding its mark at all. But neither is it for Puffdar.
Puffdar now.
Yeah, that's...
Wow. I would say I would be a little bit dismayed if Leshka is able to sign up so late, have a low seed, get knocked down to lower bracket, and then still come back and take down the guy who was a reigning champ for quite some time. Just until he stopped playing for a while.
Would be quite the story. And especially for Leshka, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. His MO. Sure, a win where another Titan being present would mean a hell of a lot, at least within the context of online Warsaw competition. But as I say, that Puffdar answering back, there's his third. And he seems to be chasing. There's
Well, rather it was a suicide from Leshka, so it meant that that was one shot that Puffdar didn't need to waste on it. So he was able to get some good damage as we hit our halfway point. Leshka looking for that mega health. This is starting to look a little familiar.
He is slipping.
This is Puffdar's time to shine, and I'm sure he knows exactly what this opportunity is all about. You can see some differences in the way he's moving his mouse a little bit now, and there's the EV to nail it in.
And I think Puffdar is going to relish in the simpler situation that is being in dominating control. Right there, not so much. He did lose a lot, but I think you know what I mean, where he's been giving opportunities. It's in strategy. He wants to bulldoze you. Yoshika's done a very good job to stop that.
What is this, an LG? Holy crap. Alright, but Leshka able to take the momentum back here. 6 on 12. I don't know why Puffdar is in the Mega, and I'm sure he's starting to wonder himself. Oof.
Lucky to escape with his life, truth be told.
But at the same time, that doesn't really leave him anywhere to go, so he finds himself right back where he started at the Mega. And again, he's just so focused on that Mega. It's not gonna happen. But the pace of the game has slowed down, which time will tell if that's a good or a bad thing for Puffdar.
I think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Didn't take much time to start around.
He did have that one run, that glimmer of hope, but Yoshika got the damage done on one life. And from there, was able to calm the beast down, calm the bull, end the Pamplona run, which they really should do.
Well, if Puffdar is on tilt here, emotionally as well as in the game itself, hopefully he can take a breather before moving into potentially the final map here.
Yep. Game 4, both on match point. That would be the decider. Just Yuna wins that, and it's over. I almost don't want him to play out the rest of this map. Take the break now. Start thinking about what you want to do on that map. Think about what's going wrong. Because, okay, maybe another player you get this kind of comeback. Versus Yoshika, who has proven time and time again that even off a fresh spawn he's taking 20, 40, maybe 60 HP off you. Not happening. Not happening at all.
That bit of a break would benefit Puffdar here. Take a smoke, take a leak, whatever is more useful. Maybe both.
There's a slow spawn, maybe the forfeit. He's AFK. No idea what I'm doing.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. GG.
So what does that leave us with?